Hi guys, and let's make some metal. First of all, let's talk about the guitar. I use 2 ample metal Hellraiser with a default preset, and of course you need to click here to make it double. But it's really important to mention that we have the distortion guitar and solo guitar, and if you wanna make your solo guitar something else, you need to click right there, type lead, and click on any of you wanting to make. As for me, for solo guitar, I use the War March. What about the VSTs that I use on my mixer? For the distorted guitar, I use the FlStudio with a preset guitar death spike. And for solo guitar, I use FlStudio also with a guitar death spike, the fruity reverb to make some room for this guitar, and fruity limiter to make the sidechain from the guitar 1 to guitar solo. So how I made it? Click on the guitar 1, right mouse button, sidechain to this track. And after that click on the solo guitar, fruity limiter, comp, sidechain, click on the guitar and turn these 3 knobs to make the sidechain. And now when a guitar 1 will play, a solo guitar will play not so loud, do not make a lot of mud. And by the way, let's listen how these 2 guitars sound. So the guitar 1. And solo guitar. And by the way, if you wanna get this FLP, you can go to my Patreon, get subscription, download this FLP, turn on the knobs by yourself, and maybe change some notes and get your own sound. The link you can find in description. So let's go to the bass. I use the Ample Metal Rave 5 with the default preset, and on the mixer bass I use the Easy Mix 3, I use the preset bass aggro, and of course the FlStudio with a D mod in the bass. And of course don't forget to make your bass full in mono. So let's listen how it sounds. And by the way, let's listen how it sounds without Easy Mix. And with... wow, now it sounds really good. So let's go to a synth. I use the Flex with a Saw Wave, and on the mixer bass I use the Easy Mix 3 with a Destructor bass synth. Also 2 fruity limiters that going from guitar 1 and solo guitar. So the same how I made the guitar sidechain to the solo guitar. You just made 2 fruity limiter, comp, sidechain, choose guitar 1 or solo guitar and turn these 3 knobs. Of course I use the fruity parametric equalizer, I will show you why. And FlStudio with a harsh synth preset. So let's listen how it sounds without Easy Mix 3. And with... as for me, right now it sounds just like in the original song. Let's listen again. Of course, don't forget to make it in a half of a mono. And let's go to Fruity Parametric Equalizer and I will show you what I made. I made the automatization. So you click on the preset, maybe this one. After that you click right here, right mouse button and create automation clip. I use it to make the intro. So after that you make the automation clip, you will get something like that. And you just make these 3 points and make some wave from low to up. And now in the intro you will listen not this. You will listen something like... just watch how it look. So I hope you understand what it's talking about. And let's go to the drums. I use the Easy Drummer 2 with the Drumkit from hell and preset tape. Of course I made my heads and other plates little bit not so loud, -3 decibels. And when I make my velocity in the piano roll, I make the main synth. I choose all my kicks and make it the most loud. After that a snare not so loud and all our plates a little bit different, so you need to make the experiment to understand what sound and what loudness you need. And what about the VSTs? I use the Easy Mix 3 with the Modernizer preset and FlStudio with the hi-hat remover, and these 2 VSTs is really very important. So just listen how it sounds without these two VSTs. After that I will click on the easy mix, and after that on the sus2. So listen. Easy mix. More punch. It sounds really brutal. And sus2. So you need to hear the difference. It's really hi-hat remover. It just destroys a lot of madness and a lot of problems on the high frequencies. So, and now when we made all the mixing, let's go to the master. I use the Easy Mix tree with the Metal Master Retro. Of course, I use the OTT with the 9% of depth. Fruity parametric equalizer where I up and down a lot of frequencies to make a sound a little bit better. And sus2 with the ear-friendly top on Master 2. So what about the Fruity parametric? How you can make it by yourself? So you need the tonal balance control too. You click right there, choose the rock, and after that just listen how your song sound right there. You can click fine. And after that you just click on the Fruity parametric equalizer and just down or up the proper frequencies. So let's just off this Fruity parametric and look on the tonal balance control. Just look how it's becoming right. So, let's listen how it sounds without all of these VSTs. So, and let's off all these VSTs and I will turn it on one by one. So now we have the really good sounds that you can use. Maybe if you wanna make some Spotify release or something like that. So and now let's listen. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like, subscribe on my channel and leave your comment. And of course, don't forget about my Patreon, all links in the description. Absoyed was with you and see you soon.